For this one, so can he make the most of this opportunity and get himself back in that championship hunt? Here's Martin with the grid.
Here's how they line up then for round 12 of the British Formula 3 International Series. Brendan Hartley, now are we going to have a double winner at Thruxton as well as Snetterton? He starts on pole. That's the best place to try and do it from. Oliver Turvey back on the podium in race 1. Can he do it again? Marcus Ericsson also on the podium in race 1 ahead of Nick Tandy on row 2 at the grid. Ati Mustonen is 5th. Ahead of the championship leaders, Sergio Perez 6th, having retaken the lead of the series from Jaime Al-Jaswari. 26 engines sitting on the rev limiter, ready to go, and away they set. Slow start from Ati Mustonen, good getaway from Brendan Hartley and Oliver Turvey, and there is Sergio Perez and Jaime Al-Jaswari right in front of us. As we ride with John Martin is Mustonen. Mustonen blocking the inside line, and Martin can't get through. Lots of tyre smoke there, few lockups, and cars using slightly random lines as they go through the complex out into the country. Sweeps the race leader Brendan Hartley though. He's got Oliver Turvey right with him, and there is Martin breezing by Mustonen. Sebastian Hohenthal in front.
He's run a little wide though coming round Noble, and that's cost him time. We saw him picking up some dirt on his right front tyre, and through these fast sweeps, this is absolutely flat out. 75% of Thruxton, remember, is full power. If you do run wide, it costs you a huge chunk of time, and we can see the field is, what, 50 metres ahead of him though now.
Hartley leading Turvey up the hill. There's Sam Abbey with the chasing pack, but the battle is on for 3rd place. Nick Tandy just in front. Marcus Ericsson looking at the inside. Tandy drifts wide under braking. Ericsson's on the curbs. Contact! Oh, and Ericsson muffed that one, I'm afraid. Just wasn't room for him. The two cars made contact, broken suspension. Ericsson is out of the race. So Hartley and Turvey, Al-Jaswari, Perez and Devaney get ahead of Tandy. Into the pits comes Hal Lloyd from the national class, broken left rear suspension. And that's probably after contact, and Tandy is dropping down the order like a stone. There's John Martin's blue car, Mustonen behind. So we're in 7th place. Sebastian Hohenthal is in front of us, but the danger coming from behind, Rob.
Ryken Robertson's driver, Aussie John Martin, under a lot of pressure, like you say, from his teammate immediately behind him.
There is Sam Abbey, the dark blue car. He's chasing Mustonen, but drifts out wide, and through goes Henry Arundel. Does he or doesn't he? Sitting right inside him with Martin, now closing in on Hohenthal, and he's going to have a good run up the hill. Here we go.
He is. Lovely line through Church. Hohenthal defends to the right. We go left. Onto the brakes nice and late, and I think that looks like job well done. Yeah, absolutely, cleanly through.
Oh, big slide though, but he just makes the apex, and that block pass keeps Hohenthal behind and will give Mustonen a chance. Well, Hohenthal's still in the race, but his fellow Swede is not. And look at Ericsson. The languid body tells you everything you need to know. He is really cheesed off with that contact. And Nick Tandy's car is in the pits as well. That puncture has put him out of the race as well.
Yes, great shame. Nick Tandy doing a great job early in the race to run as high as 3rd, and if we just look what happened, it was kind of avoidable as they came into the chicane. Just handbags, really, and collided, and Ericsson unlucky to do so much damage, really.
So Ericsson out of the race, and from a potential podium spot too. Oh, that's Salman Al Khalifa, and he's not alone. Stefan Wilson, oh, and Ricardo Teixeira as well. What is it about lap 8? Why is everybody falling off? Is there moisture from a car? Who knows? Sergio Perez attacking around the outside, and Michael Devaney who gets a wheel on the grass. And now you see you can just survive without wheel banging through the chicane. Perez does so and picks up a place. Oh my goodness me, Ali Jackson throws his Miguel at the scenery as well. That's 3 of the 4 Miguels out at the moment. Oh no, he continues.
Jackson dropped it coming out of Seagrave, which is the final right of the complex. Just put 1 wheel onto the dirt and you saw the rest was history. Quick 7:20, but he's continued.
Here we go with John Martin then, once more climbing the hill and closing fast on the bunch in front. And Hohenthal on the grass, oh my goodness! Somehow manages to keep it under control and stays on with his wheels on the ground, which I didn't think was going to happen there for a moment. He's got Ati Mustonen behind, lots of grass flying out.
And in all my days, I've never seen a Formula 3 car do a wheelie at 150 miles an hour. Hohenthal so lucky to gather the car together. Great piece of instinctive car control, intuitive car control to avoid a massive accident.
Well, he's not the front wing askew. Artie Mustonen goes through. Hohenthal's pulse rate probably still somewhere around 250, but I've never seen anybody try and pass up the inside on the grass before at the top of Woodham Hill. Not sure he'll try it on this lap. Here's Devaney in 5th, closing on Perez for 4th, but at the back of the shot, Hohenthal is still all over Artie Mustonen. So 4th, 5th and 6th. Let's have a look at the battle for 7th. Mustonen defends on the inside, Hohenthal on the outside. Oh dear. And again, contact is made. Looks like Mustonen is stuck there as well.
Yes, he flicks open his visor, so it looks like he's going no further, and John Martin picks up a position as a result.
Martin closing on the orange Miguel in front of him, and the safety car is being scrambled while Artie Mustonen's car is in a very dangerous position. Trevor Carling watches it come out, and Brendan Hartley, the race leader, sees it and immediately leaps on the middle pedal with both feet. That's very sensible driving, and he's lucky that Oliver Turvey wasn't too close behind.
So this is the reason for the safety car. Remember, Artie Mustonen on the left, Sebastian Hohenthal on the right, 2 abreast into the chicane. Ooh, and contact just through the middle element, and as soon as he was spun round, locked the rear wheels, and that's game over for Mustonen.
Well, Hohenthal lucky to escape that one as they get restarted. Brendan Hartley jumping away. Oliver Turvey's going with him in 2nd place. 3rd place, Al Jaswari has got Perez right behind him and was looking in his mirrors and not at the leader as the lights went off on the safety car. So that's a bad restart from the Spaniard, and he might end up paying the price. Perez had to go as we ride just in front with Turvey. He didn't really have much of a look at Hartley, and Hartley is pulling away already.
He certainly is. Poor restart, as you say, from Al Jaswari, but a much better one from Oliver Turvey. He was 2/10 off the pace in race 1. He's just as quick as the leader, though, in race 2. 17.1 his best lap, so whatever changes they've made, they've really come into play, and let's see if we've got a battle for the lead.
Well, here is John Martin behind Devaney and still in the top half dozen. Hohenthal closing on him, and it looks as though Perez had a go at the chicane and dropped back from Al Jaswari, so this is the likely overtake up the hill. And at the back of the shot again, Martin in the pale blue car, Hohenthal going around the outside this time, staying well away from the grass, I notice.
Staying well away from the grass and showing no shortage of straight line speed as well. Perhaps that little front wing tweak via the 150 mile an hour wheelie's actually done him some good.
Well, he moves up to 5th place, John Martin down to 6th. Next target for Hohenthal is Devaney's orange Miguel in front. And is Martin checking the mirrors as he comes up towards the complex? Nobody too close to him. His main intention will be to try and get back on terms with Hohenthal. Walking in, Artie Mustonen, 3rd in the championship, coming in here and not scoring anything in race 2. There is Perez leading Michael Devaney, 4th and 5th, but here up to the chicane for the last time comes Brendan Hartley, and he is leading a Carlin Motorsport 1-2-3. Oliver Turvey in 2nd, Jaime Al Jaswari, the other Red Bull car, in 3rd place, and Turvey's got nothing for it. Hartley claims his 2nd win of the weekend. He's our 3rd double winner of the season. Brendan Hartley wins at the fastest track on the calendar, and Carlin sweep the podium, and a great battle in the national class as well. Steven Guerrero sneaked in front to take his first national class win a couple of laps from the end, right ahead of Jay Bridger. Again, delight for the T-Sport team and for the Carlin men with their podium sweep. Steven Guerrero, our first-time winner in the national class. Perez and Devaney just off the podium. Al Jaswari and Turvey backing up our race 2 winner, Brendan Hartley.
Brendan, to a perfect weekend, you're back in the hunt.
Yeah, no, I'm really, really happy, and I think this is going to allow me to forget what happened last weekend and at some of the other races and just look forward and believe in myself a little bit more, and I'm really happy that we held on for the win in the end.
Stephen, many congratulations. How does that one feel?
Yeah, thank you. Well, it was really hard. The circuit, it's really, really difficult for physics, but well, we can finish on the 1st place and we are really happy with.
Just look at the points. Sergio Perez trailed Al Jaswari by 1 coming in here, leads by 1 leaving. Turvey 3rd, Hartley now up to 4th place, just 1 point away. Andy Merrick still leads the national class, but Jay Bridger is getting closer and closer.
So congratulations to Brendan Hartley and the Carlin team taking success here at Thruxton. Can they keep that momentum as we go to Brands Hatch? Well, join us to find out. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.